Hello, good evening, everyone. It is Wow Wednesday again, 3.5 years in. I'm so excited. I love this time every single week. I'm Dr. Sheila, if you don't know who I am, and we are Wow Wellness with Solex. And every single week for the last 2.5 years, we have never ceased to have mind-blowing testimonies. And so I'm just going to keep it short and simple. I thank you for showing up tonight because this is a massive sacrifice, especially in summer. I like to be in the pool, but I can't miss this call. So thank you for joining me because without you, we can't have it. And remember, we're not making any claims. We do not diagnose, treat, cure, prevent, none of that stuff. We are using information technology, which is much more powerful than labels because we have information that nothing else can give us so that we can make decisions about our health and empower every single household to have that as well. And that is my mission and passion. And I love it when other people feel that way too. So I am going to stop and open it up. I want to hear from you. Anything AO Scan or anything else Solex, because Solex is just on a mission to empower humanity. And so that's why I resonate so strongly with them. So there's Dr. Daryl. Hello, good evening. So, who has something to share with us? Who wants to start off? Just unmute yourself. There's Karen. She's ready to go.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to share that I discovered for myself a way to get blue off my counter and out of my sink. And you want to know what it is? It's
What are you using?
toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Just regular old Colgate. I don't use it in my mouth, but it works amazing. I rent, so I have to be careful, but it took everything off my counter and out of my
Excellent.
sink. So take that and use it. Enjoy it.
Yeah. So, another thing that I use is the white magic eraser on the countertops and in the sink. And it works great, but those things, they start falling apart after a couple of uses. So, toothpaste might be a little more cost effective.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
Thank
and
you for sharing.
I didn't actually even scrub it. I put it on overnight and I just dabbed it on with my finger. I didn't scrub it. And then in the morning, I took a damp paper towel and I just wiped it off gently. So there's no scrubbing and no damage.
There we go. Easy peasy. And we love methylene blue. For those of you that don't know about methylene blue, please do some research, but please go to the Solex blog, solexglobal.com/blog, because our information, we do have one of the only clinically proven, completely clean methylene blue that cannot harm you. There's a lot of scary stories out there, but please don't buy into that. Get the facts straight. Methylene blue is amazing, and we have hundreds of testimonies on that. So thanks for bringing that up, Karen, because it is a dye. It's a natural dye, and it stains. So we got to know how to take care of those stains. All right, anybody else? Caplets, I see you're unmuting.
I'm unmuting. So we just got back from our motorcycle trip. We've been gone 12 days.
Yeah.
And you might hear the vibration from my detox belt that I have on because the first thing that I did was pour myself some great high pH water and I'm sitting detoxing because as clean as it was on our trip,
it wasn't.
My body is in desperate need. And you know, there's only so many things you can pack to tour on a motorcycle. But we had our scanner, right? We had our scanner. I ran scans still on clients every day and myself. Supported the body with whatever it needed, you know, because I didn't have all the supplements, but I took my pulse with me. What else? I took my AO gut with me. That was part. These are things that you can't. That's what I mean. The AO core. But yes, I miss this detox foot detox. I tell you.
I got it all set up for myself, and she came in and scooped it from me before I could get on it.
Well, here's the thing: is I've had knee trouble, right? Because I'm not in my regular routine of using foot detox, and when I get knee pain, it's the detox that I need. So within the hour, I was on it. So that's where you're hearing the humming. So
I love that.
Glad to be home. Glad to be home.
So did you actually see, because I know traveling is hard when we're used, this is the amazing thing about Solex is we literally have our own healing centers in our houses, but it's hard to take it with us. And when we travel, I know I feel the effects. I'm like, man, I miss my stuff because I just don't feel the same. Did you happen to notice any changes in your scans while you were traveling?
I didn't actually have a lot of time to look.
Yeah. But you were
Um,
scanning and optimizing.
I was scanning and optimizing and even imprinting the water. I didn't have, there were certain times I didn't have a clear glass to imprint the water, but I did have my bracelet. So imprint the bracelet wherever possible. And yeah, it's completely doable. And that's what I love, and I was still in communication with clients, still helping them out with their scanning. So it was good all in all. And Jason, I think, has a story about his tooth.
So yeah,
Oh,
right before we left, I started getting this massive toothache. And I'm like, I must have a cavity or something because every time I bite down on this one tooth, anything, it would just radiate pain. And so I started frequencies, and within an hour and a half, I'm like, Kate, time to test it out. And I grabbed some almonds and put a handful of almonds in my mouth, which was one of the most painful things to try to chew, and no pain.
wow. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So I did it twice. All I did was two treatments, like a 1 hour treatment, uh, one like a day apart, and I haven't had any pain since.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mhm.
Now, do you guys have the TMJ and dental module?
Not yet. I was thinking about
Okay.
that on the way home, and we just got the hub right before we left, right? So it's still in boxes, and we're gonna figure that out tomorrow, and really looking forward to
Oh, you
playing
are
around
going to
with the
be
hub.
all over that.
The hub, the RTMS, the TINS units, the lasers, like we got
Yep.
the full gamut.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
on the chat asking questions a lot, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
And
finding up
think,
clients already. It's like, I don't know what all this can do, but I'm looking for a few guinea pigs to work with that we can test these things out on. So we've got a couple of clients that are
So
like me.
yeah. So
that's
stay tuned.
amazing.
Next week we might have some other stories to share.
That'll be fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
isn't it so cool that we've got such an amazing technology that we can use on our phone and travel, and we've always got it with us, no matter who is in trouble anywhere in the world. We're on vacation, we're on a trip, we can still stop and help somebody within seconds.
Yeah, love it.
Isn't that amazing? My goodness. And that foot detox, oh my goodness.
And
One of
I,
the
I
best things.
I didn't know that I'd still be able to do level 12, but so far I have 11 minutes left and I'm still on 12. I thought, after 10 days or 11 days I'd have to be down to a 4 again, but so far so good.
Oh, that's fantastic. Way to go. Yeah, that's one thing I miss when I travel. That and my mat. I
Yeah.
can't travel with the mat,
So,
but I lay on it every day.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Now I know a lot of people do not travel without their wand. Dr. Janine, she's one of them, and she always has a testimony on that one. That's one thing that we can take with us. I always put it in my carry-on though, because I don't want them throwing it. That and the red light 660 band. It's usually on my wrist when I travel. Anyone else? Shalu, you just unmuted?
Yes, well, I'm about to pack for a trip, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gotta put the wand in, but I'm like, I'm not checking that in.
Oh,
So carry on. I gotta take that. Definitely the AO core, the watch, the face mask. I cannot do without it. I cannot, even today. I went to visit a friend and she's like, oh my God, your face is still changing. Like it's amazing the inflammation that it brings down. And Jason, the face mask, if ever you get a toothache, try that. I'm telling you, it does help with that as well. It's amazing. Um, I know last week I shared the story about Annie, with the abundance. I've got another one. I don't believe Louise is on today.
I haven't
Um,
seen her.
she messaged me because, you know, her husband's needing some treatments and, there's doing the deck and money's just going, going, going. And she's so stressed about the money. So I said to her, I said, you have the frequencies. run abundance and prosperity on yourself. Like, why are you stressing? So don't, about 3 days ago, I get a text from her and she goes, we went to the Sudbury Theater and he bought $10 worth of 50/50 tickets, $6,200.
Oh
They
my
won.
gosh.
So she's like, that's never happened before. She goes, you might see his picture on their Facebook page because they took his picture and interviewed him and everything. So I'm like, people do not forget it. Abundance is a frequency.
Yep.
We just got to bring ourselves to that level to go find it, It
Exactly.
really is amazing. So I thought that
Yep.
was really neat because there's so many people struggling.
Yep.
And for me, I just loved Monday because after July and the free enrollment and all of that, I knew all those paychecks are coming in, and I spent 2 days teaching a lot of QLAs how to log into their back office, set up their pay, Solex Pay Quicker and cash in. And oh my God, it's so exciting. It's so exciting to see your people make money. Like, you know what I mean? It's so wonderful because now it's not just oh, well, no one listens. Now, my one QLA called and she was like, she goes, I'm researching all the products because up and down her street, everyone is using supplements. So why wouldn't you get them the best supplements in the market and at wholesale price? So I thought that was really exciting. And, this woman is retired and she really, didn't, she was like, yeah, I'm just getting it for myself. And then one person came on and then she saw, the payout from that one person. And all of a sudden it's like, wow, this isn't bad passive income. Like when you're retired, people start watching, oh, I can't do that. I'm on a limited income. Well, why? Why?
Yeah.
You need to be.
And this is a thing too. Some people have a weird thing about money, but this drives me crazy because people think, well, I don't want to buy it from somebody that's going to make money on me. Well, you know what? You can't buy anything in the world without somebody making money on you. Why wouldn't you do that with your friends? Seriously.
But the other way, the way I look at it is they're paying the same price I'm paying. So it's not coming out of their pocket.
Exactly.
It's coming out of the company profits. And that's how I was explaining it. I'm like, you're not paying extra so I can make money.
Nope.
You're paying the exact same price I'm paying.
Exactly.
So, if the company chooses to thank me, they'll thank you just the same.
Exactly.
Go get it.
And
there's
we know what we have here.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. And then one more story. I went to see a friend today who does have the scans, but she's dealing with a sick partner, so she's just focused on him all the time. But being a caregiver starts to take toll on your body. And so, I told her, I said, look, I'll come up and I'll do a treatment. I guess sometime through the day yesterday, she's like, well, I can send frequencies to myself. And she said she ran the frequencies for her back pain and it was 80% better.
Wow.
Today from running the frequencies. So I thought that was super cool.
Super cool.
Just don't forget about yourselves, people. We take care of everyone else. Don't forget about yourselves.
It is hard. And I love that you brought up the abundance frequencies because we are frequency and we can only attract at the vibration that we're carrying. And why are we not wanting to affect our vibration and raise it to attract different things? And that abundance frequency, it just works. And it's not magic. It's just changing the vibration. That's it. Changing what you attract to yourself.
If you have an issue with money, then you know what? Attract it and donate it to people who need it.
Exactly.
You don't want it, give it away. Like seriously, it's not a problem.
Yep, there's lots of places to put it that it can go to good use.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Shalu. That was amazing. All right. Anyone else? We've had some more people join. Do you have things to share with us? We'd love to hear it. Trish, did you unmute for a reason? There we go.
Yeah, hi everyone. So I just got my mat a couple of days ago, and so I've opened it and laid it out and read the card a little bit. So I have to figure it out a bit more. But I was wondering if there is a video that explains more about, like I've seen the promo video, but is there actually a video for the QLAs that tell us a bit more how to run how to run the mat?
The mat's just a click it on. And then you have a button that just the first button that's 3 green marks. It's just a timing thing. If you want to set it for an hour, 3 hours, or 12 hours. And then the next one is just the 4 different PEMF options, red, blue, green, and yellow. And on your card, it should give you information about each one of those hertz and what they affect.
Okay, so I
That's
saw
it.
the dial for the heat. I saw the
Yes.
369 or off, I'm assuming, for the timer,
Yeah.
and the on off button I saw, but I didn't see any button that says for the 4 different
Yeah, there's
options.
2 buttons. 2 buttons right above the on-off switch. The first one controls those first 3 green buttons for your timing. The second button controls that PEMF for which frequencies you want to run. And
Okay.
it'll show, you just click it until you get to the color you want, the red, the green, the blue, or the yellow. And then the temperature control is 0 to 99. So you've got a big option there for infrared heat.
Okay, so it'll show the color versus the 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Right.
4 different options.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. And congratulations, by the way. I live
Thanks.
by that mat. It is.
I have
so
another
wonderful.
good problem, actually. I got another 30% coupon today. So I was like, shoot, another good problem. What's
Exactly.
next on this?
Exactly. That's amazing. Isn't it amazing that we get 30% off these higher ticket items every 3 months? Anything we want. It still blows my mind on top of the commissions that we get. It's just crazy.
Mhm.
But I'm grateful because they make it to where anybody can have these things. And that's what we want. Everybody needs their own healing center in their homes. We can't keep putting our health in other people's hands. We've got to be able to take care of ourselves because we don't have any control over entities that just want to lock things down and close people out. We can't do anything about that. But if it ever happens again, we better have all of our tools.
Mhm.
And who can afford to just keep driving? I know for me, people literally drive 2 days to come and see me. That's just not okay. And some people even driving an hour. Who can do that every day when they need these technologies every day to support themselves? They save a ton of money just buying them themselves, and they can have it in their own home for their whole family. Then they don't have to pay for 20 appointments. They have one device that everybody can use. It just tickles me. Okay, do we have anyone else that would like to share something with us? I see Dr. Keith in the house. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Just unmute yourself if you would like to share something. Jesse, you have something?
I have a quick question. When you are talking about frequencies, you're meaning Cephi.
Yes.
Okay.
So anywhere in there. Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Karen,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I was in touch with Solix head office today because I ordered myself a mat a week ago. And then I also got another email yesterday saying that I have a 30% discount
Yeah,
for
me
another
too.
month. And so I was on the phone with them for a couple of other things. And I said, by the way, I got this odd email that I've been given another 30% discount. And she said, well, you're not alone. It was an error on the company's side and they're honoring it anyways.
What?
Oh,
Yep. That's what,
I
that's
just
what,
trashed mine.
oh, well, I'm sure you can get it back.
I just figured
That's
they
what-
had a glitch.
They did. They must have, but they're honoring it anyways.
Wow. Oh my
So-
goodness.
There's that. And also I wanted to share that I live in Seashelt on the Sunshine Coast in beautiful British Columbia. And I have a foot detox, the belt, and the mat arriving on Monday, next Monday. And if anybody is traveling to the Sunshine Coast, any of our Solex family, and wants to use those tools while they're here on the Sunshine Coast, I would open my home for them to do that.
Oh my goodness, that is so sweet.
It's a touristy spot. I think probably Melissa and Jason rode right by, almost right by my front door. So
That's amazing.
yeah, there you go.
Well, I can tell you that Patricia up in Canada, I don't know if you know Patricia Cagnetta, she's hosted with us a couple of times. She's just amazing. I love her so much. That's how she has helped so many people, is inviting them into their home, into her home, to experience the foot detox. And everyone gets one because they get the experience and they know, I really need this. So thanks for opening up your home, Karen. That's very generous of you.
Thanks to Patricia, I've started doing those, I call it a bliss bash. And so, they come in and they get to try out the foot detox, the PEMF, the face mask, the red light band, and the terahertz wand in that session. And I had two ladies drive down from Sudbury, like 4 hours to, try this stuff. And they were amazed as to, the one woman has really bad like neck issues and headaches, plus her sciatica. And when they left here, she's like, I can't believe I'm not in pain.
Wow.
And it was just little bits of like trying everything. So when you were saying about every family should have this, like they really should, because everyone is freaking out. You go to the hospital, you're waiting, unless you've broken something, you can pretty much take care of anything else right here with your clinic.
Yep.
Your
You're
own
exactly
personal
right.
clinic.
Yep.
So it really is amazing.
Yeah. Unless you have a real medical emergency, there is so much that you can do for yourself at home. And we've got to do that. We've just got to get back to taking care of ourselves. And I love that Solex has been on a mission to have the most revolutionary, advanced capabilities for us. And they always come in lower than anybody in the market, always in the cost. Because you can't help people if things are too expensive.
No, and with the buy two, get one free this month, hello. It's stock up time.
I know. That's amazing. People are having a heyday. All right. Well, we still have 5 minutes. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to say? Share? Ask? Annie?
I just purchased the mat as well, and it arrived, I don't know, maybe 4 days ago. But the first time I laid on it, of course, my dog curled up beside me and laid on it with me. But
Absolutely.
we fell asleep for 2 hours.
Yeah. Yep.
Time just flew by.
Yep. My family, every time they come over, they fight over who gets to lay on it, and the kids all pile up together. That thing's amazing.
I do have another question.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to become part of the Solex family as a QLA, there's the membership charge. And if they want to be a PC, a preferred customer, I believe it's called, there's no membership charge. Is that correct?
Yep. The only difference is a QLA becomes part of the community, and they have the opportunity to get a nice thank you if they help other people have access to things as well. A PC is pretty independent. Customers, they're just making a purchase. They're independent. They're taking care of themselves. They don't really care about sharing with other people. They just want stuff for themselves.
Okay, but you can roll over from a PC to a QLA at any time?
Anytime.
Okay.
Yep.
Is the discount for a QLA versus a PC the same, or is it?
Yeah, pricing is exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is there a third level also, or just those two levels?
Retail. You can do retail. I'm not a retailer because I know.
Are you still trying to get rid of your email?
Hang on just a moment. Retail, we do have people that like to retail. I just have a hard time with it because I know they can get it at a better price. But if you like the retail, it is available.
Okay, they can get it at a better price if they don't want to be a QLA. They can just become a PC initially.
Okay,
or
so this is the thing though, is a PC, if they enroll as a PC, they only get to maintain that status if they continue with 100 PV or more auto ship. They have to have a subscription. Now, QLA does not have to have a subscription. They can join and just have access to wholesale whenever they want it. PC can't
Okay.
do that. If they go a month without anything, they're automatically knocked to a retail.
Okay, so they would have to be on an auto ship in order to maintain being a PC,
Yeah, yeah.
or at least placing an order every month or something.
Yes, uh-huh. Yeah.
And what did you say? 100?
100 PV.
100 PV. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some people don't know that, and they'll have their first purchase and they'll get it at wholesale as a PC, but then the next month they're knocked to a retail customer because they don't have any activity. So a QLA can just pay that membership and then they don't have to worry about it. They've got access all year.
So if a PC was made their first purchase and they got the discount and then they missed it, how did they pick that up again, or can they not do that?
They can. I just don't have experience with it, and I'm sorry I can't paint you the picture. I don't know what that looks like. If someone was a PC and they didn't do anything the next month, I do know they get knocked to retail, and then when they want to purchase again, I can't answer that question. I'm really sorry. I don't
Okay.
know if they still have access to go in their account. I just don't know, but I will try to get that answer for you.
Okay. Okay.
But
Thank you.
Dr. Sheila, if they do sign up for a subscription, that covers them anyway, right?
Right. Yes, absolutely. Mhm.
So if they have a monthly subscription, they don't have to buy anything. That subscription alone will keep them at that status.
Yeah.
As a QLA only, though.
No, if they're a
even as preferred
PC,
customer.
if they do the scanner, that's 112 points. So if they're on a
Oh.
subscription for the scanner, they're active every month.
I understand. Okay.
Or if they just want supplements, get them on the AO Core. Then they've got that subscription. If they don't have a subscription, I honestly don't know what happens when they come back to purchase, if they have to start a new account. I don't know how that works,
Okay. Okay.
but I'll try to find out.
And with
I have
the-
a couple of PCs, but they have subscriptions. So
Yeah.
it becomes a non-factor. And most people are going to have a subscription. If they do have a subscription, like none of this other stuff matters. They're just covered.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a
At the end
client.
of the day, it's $50, right? At the end of the day, it's $50 for an annual subscription.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, if somebody can't afford the $50, then you have to run the abundance frequencies on them so they can afford the $50.
I often cover it depending on the person, just because I know they're going to get a lot out of it. So,
Okay. I have a client who thinks this is a little bit too woo-woo for him. And so he's like, if I can't see it, I can't believe it. And I don't think it's doing anything to my body and such and such.
Yeah.
But he really likes my 660 band. So he wants
Yeah.
to buy a 60 band. So I'm like,
Yeah.
how do I come at this guy?
so he can buy it for 150 or 180.
Okay. PC versus retail.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then I would start working with him on some scans and optimizing and sending him frequencies and see if he notices any shifts.
Mhm.
Giving him, sharing information about what's coming up and then noticing any changes.
Mhm.
Giving
Yes, I
some
have-
kind of experience.
I have been doing that. He comes to my clinic once a week. And so I said to him,
great.
I'll do this for you. And then his wife actually messaged me today and said, can you run scans on me and send them to me also? So I know they are looking.
Yeah. Just be gentle with them and just keep giving them the information. You do not have to be an expert. You do not have to have all the answers. Just give them experience.
Okay.
And don't
Thank
talk over their heads because they'll think that it's too much.
Mhm, mhm.
Keep it
Okay.
simple.
Thank you. And
Yep.
so I have one last question. I don't have the catalog in front of me. It's upstairs. But when I got my mat, there was a catalog and it had 3 different prices R, I'm assuming was for retail, and then there were two others. But it didn't say PC or QLA, and I don't remember what it said. But I
No,
was
it would be loyalty L or retail
Yeah.
R and then PV for the or maybe V for volume.
Oh, so it's going to be R for retail. And sorry, what was the other one?
L is loyalty, and that's people who are active.
And PV
Dr.
is
Sheila, we're gonna run because the
Oh, we are running. We are out of time. We're going to miss the Solex call. So, Trish, you can hit me up in chat. I can help you some more there. Okay.
Okay.
We just,
Thank
oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for all of you. It's so good to see your faces and hear your stories. And we do not want to miss what Solex has to say. So I'll see you next week. I love you so much. Mwah.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.